Talk about a kick in the gas. A top union leader wants to hike the federal gas tax. The head of the Laborers International Union of North America saying we need more cash for roads and bridges. Now, this coming with drivers actually getting a break at the pump. Gas prices are down more than 40 cents since the end of February. Gary Kay.
I would just tell Mr. Union Leader to take a hike. The bottom line here is every penny of gas tax hike is $1.8 billion out of an economy that's still getting off its back. This is not the right time. Government has plenty of money. He can go back to his president, ask him, my president, ask him why he didn't spend the money that he promised on, during the stimulus on infrastructure. They have plenty of money out there for this.
Ben, you know, a gas tax is just, golly, I mean, it's obviously never going to be popular, but you think it's something that's necessary to hike it.
Well, I will tell you, the unions have a very sweet gig here. They get the government to extort money from the taxpayers to pay it to them, the union, and they say we're doing it in your best interest.
Right.
I mean, it's like the mafia people coming up to the people who run the dry cleaners and saying you need to buy protection. From whom? From us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'll tell you what he's talking about. This particular union happens to represent a lot of construction workers. So taking money from the general public to line their pockets might be pretty beneficial, huh, Dagan?
It might be. I will say this, though. Nobody has the right to bitch about their roads needing repair, their potholes, unless you're willing to step up and pay for it.
We pay tolls every day. We pay a gas tax already, local, state, federal.
I can talk about the gas tax till the cows come home.
I know this is a favorite topic of yours.
No, because the federal gas tax has not, let me finish. Okay. It hasn't gone up. The federal gas tax has not gone up for 20 years. And the cost of road construction and repair has gone up by 55% over that time. It is a usage fee. It is a tax on those people using the roads. Yes, and I will say, if you're happy with the state of the roads, fine, don't raise it. Right. But if you want the roads repaired, you either got to raise the gas tax or you can talk about switching to a road usage fee, which is something that's talked about.
Adam,
but people driving have to pay for the roads.
Adam, this sounds like something you might agree with, although, you know what, we do pay gas taxes already. We pay them on a local level, a federal level, a state level. In fact, I think that the government agencies make more money from our gas taxes than OPEC does.
Well, this is one of those issues where I look forward to agreeing with Dagan every time we discuss it, because not only do we pay gas taxes, and not only is it a user's fee, but it's a very successful user's fee. The federal gas tax is what has funded so much road construction over many decades. And as Dagan points out, not only is it low for us, but it's low in comparison. Our gas prices are incredibly low in comparison to the rest of the developed world.
Hold on one second. This
is
Adam,
a very effective.
Adam, you do understand that as you extol the virtues of this, you actually don't. In other words, if they're building so many roads and they've been so successful, why do we have to hike it? By the way, on top of all the tolls that we pay in addition.
Because we haven't, first of all, we haven't raised them enough, as Dagan already has explained. And secondly, tolls are location specific, and they work too. Toll roads work for the toll roads where they are.
I'm talking about the usage.
Dagan, you're the one who said the government needs to prioritize. So if this is important, start prioritizing.
Right. That's what I'm saying is, like, you lose if you're not willing as a driver to pay for road repair.
Yeah, this is
like
an easy
if your
one.
roads are in bad condition around where you live, and if you're happy with that, then that's fine. Then keep the gas taxes exactly where they are. But as Adam, I wanted to say something to Adam's point about the gas tax has been very successful. It's actually a declining source of revenue because of the fuel efficiency of automobiles these days. People aren't buying as much gasoline. So in the long run, as a nation, we have to come up with a way to pay for road repair and construction. Whether that's a usage fee, whether it's higher gas taxes, that's a decision we're going to be forced to make.
Gary Kay.
I said earlier, we're spending $900 billion more a year than we did 5 years ago. Take some of that money, fix the roads. I think it's Tom Coburn or somebody that comes out with these big books every year of ridiculous, actually comedic government waste. Get rid of all that. It adds up to hundreds of millions of billions of dollars and earmark it to the roads and bridges that need done.
Adam?
Gary, federal tax, increased federal gas tax dollars go directly into the economy to a point that you said earlier would hurt the economy. No, it goes directly into the economy by improving the nation's infrastructure. That helps commerce. It helps in every way. It's not wasted money in the least, especially because it's being paid by people who are using that infrastructure. It's
More
very straightforward.
taxes
It's not
come
even
directly
political.
out of consumers' hands, and it also affects
Users,
the
customers.
people with
This is
the least
capitalism.
amount of money
You know
on a
what?
percentage
If you're
basis.
taking the bus,
it doesn't
you're a
affect the
consumer
wealthy.
taking the bus, it doesn't hit you.
All right.
Not directly.
Well,
if you're
maybe-
taking public
yeah.
transportation, it doesn't hit you.
The bottom
But-
line, though, guys, it does feel like we hear this. You know,
Well, it hadn't gone up
we hear
because it
this
is
song
regressive and
dance.
people hate it and they bitch
That's
about
right.
it. And so it's been 20 years and it hadn't gone anywhere.
And we hear this song and dance about fixing the roads all the time, and a lot of money has been thrown at it. Hiking the tax, I bet you we have the same argument later on. Thanks a lot, guys. Hey,